It's Jerry. I'm here with Jess from Huffington Post. And I'm iCarly.
You also might know him as Crazy Steve from Drake and Josh.
Oh, yeah. You might know me if you're awesome from that.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about the event we're at today?
We are at Fort Dixon, New Jersey, and we're going to screen the new episode of iCarly with the First Lady. Makes an appearance, and it's for all the military families and the kids, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a party.
Now, what was it like meeting Michelle Obama?
Very nerve-wracking. You go through like stages of sort of acceptance to that information. They tell you, and you're like, yeah, whatever, I'm famous, so who cares? And then she shows up, and you're like, I'm not famous enough for this. I have to keep it together. And but she made everyone feel very comfortable. I mean, she's very down to earth and cool, and she can dance
Now,
if she wants to.
You
She
have
can
a
leave her
person.
friends behind. You don't dance. Okay, sorry.
You have a personal tie with this military base and families because of your own family. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, my dad was in the Navy growing up, so, this experience is very personal for me, especially where we started. The first stop was Miramar in San Diego, which is where I was raised. My dad was stationed at Miramar. And the movie theater that we were in where we showed the episode, I got to see the Star Wars movies when I was a kid in that theater. And my parents were there with the screaming fans, and it was very good.
Have you met any interesting fans or heard any stories from them?
I mean, they're all interesting, and they all have their own stories, and that's kind of what this is all about, is being able to relate and say thank you for the sacrifice that they inevitably make is when their family member goes overseas. And so it's, and they all have that story, and that's kind of what this is about, is having a peer group that understands and can support you knowing that information.
Now, you guys have traveled all over the place as a cast. Where has been your favorite place that you have visited so far?
Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I gotta maybe going down to San Diego because that's where I'm from. But then we were in New York, and New York's awesome too, but this place is very cool, but we just got here, so I don't really know yet how this ranks. So I'm not going to answer your question. I'm just going to kind of wax and vamp and wax. And don't take it away. Keep it there. Keep it right there. Take it away from me now.
Now, what's it like working with Dan Schneider? You've worked with him for a couple of years now. What's it like with him, his creative process?
Several years working with Dan. And he is, the word I want to use is tyrant. I'm going to go tyrant. No, it's awesome. We have a great relationship, and we're always trying to prank each other, and it gets goofy on the set. And he's awesome. Comedic genius.
Now, do you guys as cast members get to put any creative input into your characters and the scripts, or is it mostly just the writers and Dan?
Oh, no. Dan has nothing to do with it. I write all my own dialogue. No, that's not true. It depends. Like, sometimes in the moment, we'll come up with something, but, we'll screen it by them first and be like, what do you think about this? And normally he'll be like, I think it's terrible. I think you should just do the dialogue the way I wrote it, because I'm awesome and you're not. And that's typically the way. It's a lot of positive feedback like that. It's going to be all new episodes coming for quite some time. So I hope you're not annoyed by us yet. We got some time.
So wake